Hello. Today I will be talking about crazy things women do for love. The list is actually endless and it's actually crazy. I mean it when I say crazy. Crazy because this no longer makes common sense. But a lot of times you find some women or ladies doing this supposedly for love. If you're a lady out there and you are involved or doing any of or some of the things that will be mentioned in this video, I think it's time for you to take a break and do a good and proper assessment. Because if you don't do that, surely it's not going to end well for you or any of your family. So let me go straight into it. One of the crazy things women supposedly do for love is staying in a very obvious toxic relationship, very toxic relationship. Toxic in the sense that this relationship, they themselves know it's not working. Very abusive relationship, physical abuses, emotional abuse, and filled with different types of manipulation and self-centered relationships. These ladies themselves know that this relationship is not good for them, but they always keep the hope alive that, oh, this person is going to change, or this person has apologized, or it's not going to happen again. And a lot of times, the lady in question, who is the victim, will say, oh, I'm leaving this relationship, or I have left. Just before you know what's happening, she's actually back to that relationship. So you find a lot of time that women or some ladies do these things just for love, nothing more. And it doesn't really make sense. So it's one of the most common crazy things women do for love. Another one they do for love, another crazy one actually, is abandoning their own immediate family and friends. You just see them, they just disappear. You just abandon them. You don't listen to them, they don't call them, they don't pick calls from their family just because they suddenly met this Mr. Right or this wonderful man. Another thing they do, they abandon their own career, ambition, they quit their jobs, and they refuse to go for interview, they refuse to go to school. And why? You find out that, oh, it's because of one man. You begin to wonder what is going on. You try everything as a member or as a friend, member of their family as a friend, to let them see reason, but they won't listen to you. You now realize that, oh, she's actually doing this because of one guy or one man. Another crazy thing they do for love, they sometimes take loan, very terrible, life-threatening loans. And, you know, it's basically to satisfy the extravagant and expensive lifestyle of one man or one guy somewhere. Man will promise her, oh, just get that money for me. You are going to turn into millions, or I need to do this, and you are the one for me. You are my sweetheart. They sweet talk them, and sometimes they don't even have this money. I've seen young girls or middle-aged girls that are actually students. They collect their school fees, and they just take that money straight and hand over everything to their boyfriend. In fact, I've seen one that she's supposed to pay her own school fees, but she didn't pay her own school fees and paid the money to the boyfriend so that the boyfriend will use it to pay his own school fees. And with the promise that, oh, he's going to get money, very soon, that he will return that money to her. So a lot of crazy things that make some ladies or women go into very bad debts. Some even married women will sell our own parents' property or assets, or sometimes even steal it just to satisfy an extravagant and expensive lifestyle of a man. This is really crazy. So, I mean, this thing is very disturbing, and that is why I'm addressing it actually, because sometimes these ladies don't they don't know what they are doing actually. no matter how much you try to talk to them, they are just not going to listen to you or adhere to anything you are doing. So sometimes another thing they do is they lose their own identity. You see a young lady or a mature lady putting on a tattoo on her body with the face of someone that she barely knows, or somebody that has promised her marriage, and there's none of her relationship knows this person, and this person has already done anything for her, and then she goes on and put a permanent tattoo on her body of the face of this man or the name of this man, or even sometimes this person does not even know her. She's just in love with the man. She's just a secret admirer, and then she has gone to the length of putting a permanent tattoo, of that man on her own body, sensitive part sometimes. So the list is actually endless. Sometimes you see some lady committing murder for a man, stealing. Sometimes they go into drugs for a man. They use them as pimps. You just they turn them to a whore sometimes. And these girls will obey the man no matter what, even though, I mean, she knows that this is not right. So I'm talking about this because I need to talk about it. It's something we need to address. Sometimes this thing starts in a very subtle way. And before you know it, some things that you as a lady will readily say, no, you can't take, or you won't allow, or you won't let anybody push you into it. You find yourself doing it for love. My dear sister or young lady, as watching this video, note that any relationship, but first, let me say that yes, making sacrifices for love is good. I'm not saying it's not good. It's, in fact, it's one of the hallmark of a well-grounded and successful relationship. You must be ready to make sacrifices, but such sacrifices must make sense, must make common sense, must pass the litmus test of a genuine relationship. Once you find yourself being told to make some sacrifices or do some things that does not or no longer makes common sense, just know that this is manipulation and you shouldn't be doing it. Genuine relationship must be or must involve mutual respect between both partners. And it must not be manipulative. It must also not be one-sided. So, and any relationship that you want to make sacrifices to, first of all, note that you must not lose yourself. You must not compromise your own well-being, your own personal well-being and sanity. You must not lose yourself because you are in love with somebody or you want to do something for love. Once you ask yourself this common sense question, whether this is right, or whether you are losing yourself, or whether this is something you should be doing in the name of love, and you cannot find reasonable answer to justify you taking that route, just make sure that you take a step backward. I wish you well in your relationship, and I want you to know that relationship does not have to kill your own identity. Relationship is not about just pleasing your partner. It's about prioritizing your own personal well-being and not losing yourself. I wish you good luck. I wish you happiness. But note that no matter what I wish you, you must first of all wish yourself and get knowledge in these areas of life to be able to benefit from the good life that I wish you. Bye for now, and watch out for my next video. Make sure you watch this over and over again. Listen to the advice very well. Like and share this video. And if you have anything bothering you and you want to, ask some questions or make some comments or additions or share some of your experiences, go ahead, press the comment button. Bye. Thank you for watching and listening.